Hello and thanks for joining me. Today I would like to address something which I see coming up quite frequently on Triumph Scrambler 1200 forums, and that is somebody saying that they would really like to buy the 1200 XE, but they are worried that the bike is too tall for them. Now, there is no denying that the XE is a tall bike, particularly if you are coming to it from a normal street bike or one of the other Triumph retros such as the Bonneville, the Thruxton or the Speed Twin, or indeed one of the older style scramblers. The 1200 XE has a seat height of 870mm, which is 34.25 inches. So yeah, it's a proper adventure bike in terms of seat height, and that's a bit of a shock to people who are not used to riding such tall bikes. Therefore, in this video I would like to offer advice if you really want to buy an XE and you are worried that it's too tall for you. What can you do? I've got 4 different sets of ideas of what you can do. My first suggestion is that you can change the seat. So buy the XE and change the seat. There's a number of ways that you can do this. Firstly, Triumph have available a reduced height seat. This lower seat reduces the height by 25mm. Doesn't sound a lot, but it's actually quite significant. If you are, teetering on your tiptoes, that can make all the difference. A second suggestion is that you simply modify the existing seat. So it is possible to remove the cover from the seat and shave some of the foam off, or indeed shave foam off and then replace it with a gel pad or something like that, so that you end up with a seat that is lower overall. That's a cheaper option. I've actually done the opposite. I've taken my seat cover off and added some extra foam into mine for more padding to make it more comfortable, but it does actually make it taller. So that is a suggestion. You can modify the existing seat. Or the third option is to have a look at the growing range of aftermarket seats that are available for the Scramblers. Some of them are lower than the standard seat, so if you're going to buy a new seat, rather than just buying the Scrambler replacement lower seat, which looks exactly the same as the standard seat, you may want to take that opportunity to go out and buy a seat that offers slightly different style. So 3 different options there, all in terms of reducing the seat height simply by changing the seat. Just before I move off seats, I should point out that when you sit on the bike, the suspension, certainly the initial travel on the suspension, is quite soft, so it does squash down. So when you're standing next to the bike or trying to get on and off, it might seem very tall, but once you sit on it, particularly if you are a little more on the hefty side, as I am, then it does actually squash down that suspension quite a bit. So that is something worth bearing in mind. My next suggestion is that you try a lowering kit for the Scrambler. Now, Tech Bike Parts in the UK, who by the way make an excellent range of aftermarket parts for the Scrambler range and for many other bikes, including other bikes in the Triumph range, they do offer a lowering kit for the Scrambler. What this consists of is replacement springs for the rear suspension. They claim that it will reduce the rear height. Remember, if you're replacing the springs, it just reduces the rear of the bike by between 25 and 35mm. What you can then do to balance the height of the bike out is to drop the front forks through the stanchions. So loosen the front stanchions off and just drop the forks through a little bit so it matches the reduce in height of the rear so that the bike is still balanced. Tech Bike Parts on their website actually have an excellent video. You can also find it on YouTube, incidentally, where they demonstrate the lowering kit and how to adjust the front as well to lower the bike. So that is definitely an option worth considering. However, just a couple of points about the Tech lowering kit. It fits the Öhlins shocks only. It doesn't fit the Marzocchi shocks. So if you are buying a bike, they started using the Marzoccis in 2024. So if you're buying a 2024 or later bike with the Marzocchi shocks on, then this Tech lowering kit won't fit. It's only for the earlier bikes with the Öhlins. Another thing to consider is when you start messing around with the suspension like this and reducing the suspension, you are reducing the suspension travel, certainly at the rear. Obviously, it's not going to reduce the travel by dropping the forks through the stanchions at the front, but it does reduce the overall ground clearance. And one of the main reasons for buying the XE over the XC or the X is that you have that greater ground clearance for off-road riding. So that brings me to my next point, which is if you really want a lower bike, then why not look at one of the other models that comes with a lower seat height? Currently, Triumph offer 3 versions of the 1200 Scrambler. They offer the XE, which is the tallest version, but they also offer the XC and the X. And both of those bikes have much lower seat heights. The XC comes with a seat height of 840mm, that's 33.1 inches. And the X is even lower, that comes with a seat height of 820mm, which is 32.3 inches. And of course, don't forget that the lower seat will fit both of those models as well. So combining the bike that comes as standard with a lower seat height and then fitting the lower seat, you can reduce those even further. And of course, you can fit the lowering kits to the XC as well to reduce the height even more. So, if you're looking at the XE but you're worried it's too tall, then seriously you should be having a look at one of the other models as well. I think the reason that most people go for the XE, and I admit the reason I went for the XE, is at the time I bought mine, and mine was one of the really early ones, the specs on the bike were just so much higher. I think Triumph have now reduced the spec as standard on the XE, so I think, unless you're really wanting to do serious off-road work, you can consider the XC or the X as being a viable alternative. However, if you are absolutely determined that you want an XC, I have a further recommendation, and this may be a little bit more controversial, and I'm not at all being sarcastic here, but that is just get used to the height. It's a tall bike, and riding tall adventure bikes like this just requires an entirely different approach. I can understand that it's intimidating if you are coming from road bikes where you are used to being able to flat foot, put both feet down firmly on the ground when you stop. But if you are a shorter rider, you just have to accept with these adventure bikes, these taller adventure bikes, that's not going to happen. And therefore you just have to adjust your riding style accordingly. And I think that is quite a valid approach. I remember when I first moved off-road bikes onto off-road adventure bikes, and before I got my Triumph, I had various KTMs, and I still ride KTMs, and my KTM Enduro bike is a much taller seat than the Triumph, albeit a more narrow one, and you just get used to that, not being able to put both your feet down when you stop. And you also get used to, or should I say, you develop different techniques for getting on and off the bike with such a tall saddle. Okay, so I'll wrap it up here. I hope those suggestions have been helpful, or at least thought-provoking for you, pointing out the options that are available if you are interested in buying a Triumph Scrambler but you are worried about it being a tall bike. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Firstly, because there's a lot more content here about Triumph Scramblers, but secondly, if you subscribe, that boosts my ego massively. So thank you very much, ride safe, hopefully see you again soon. Bye.